The highly anticipated launch of Strucid Chapter 2 promised its community vast improvements upon the declining Strucid Chapter 1. With reworked animations, models, UI, guns, and more, Strucid Chapter 2 was supposedly an effort by its developer, Phoenix Signs, to revive the game. The question is, did the update actually live up to its hype? Upon launching into the game, you'll notice a completely reworked UI, which while I think looks a little more minimalistic than the previous design, it lacks certain aspects such as the labels the previous UI had. It took me a while to even figure out how to change my keybinds on the game, which used to be much easier in the previous UI. After actually hopping into a game, I realized that Strucid Chapter 2 is equally as bad, if not worse, than Strucid Chapter 1. Let me explain. The movement in the game is horrible. It feels slower and more mechanical than the previous chapter, and it almost seems as though things didn't register properly, like the building, and sometimes when I'd move side to side it wouldn't register. Alongside this, accidentally hitting the control key when building makes your character move strangely slow, sometimes without a noticeable difference in the height of your character, so crouching needs to be reworked for sure. It doesn't really aid you and it just makes you slower. It's kind of stupid. I would consider just completely getting rid of your crouch key on the game. Building seems slower and choppier, and even the building models seem less smooth. The only positive thing I can see is the gun animations, which look more realistic. However, shotguns are still equally as broken, doing more damage at range than up close sometimes, as you can see. The leveling system and making your gun stronger is an obvious play for money, as it takes forever to upgrade your guns properly. The item shop hasn't changed apart from a few pickaxes, which is disappointing and also lazy on the part of the developers. The maps look nice and set a good environment, however they seem impractical considering the game that is being played. For example, there aren't many feasible places to gather wood for building, and there aren't many structures to initiate build wars upon. All in all, Strucid Chapter 2 is worse than Strucid Chapter 1, and honestly paid me to play the game in its current state. Now, enjoy or don't some gameplay of Strucid Chapter 2, and that's really all I have to say. I think that Andrew needs to really focus on his game. I think he doesn't care about his game enough anymore, at least not nearly as much as he used to. And it's a game that has a lot of promise, but it's just a Fortnite ripoff at the end of the day that makes no sense considering Fortnite is free. And I don't know, I don't have any joy in playing this game anymore. So enjoy or don't.